This mock test is presented to you by National Taiwan Normal University Common Core Education Committee Foreign Language Education Division. We promise and we deliver. After watching 8 episodes and learning how to cook the dishes of these 8 countries, it's time for the TOEIC exam. There's going to be a TOEIC mock test today for all of you. Since we have already tested your cooking skills, today, instead of cooking skills, we are going to test your listening skills. Before we start, here are some reminders for you guys. Number 1, you will hear English being spoken by people from different countries around the world and with different accents. Why? It's because in the future, when you start working, you will meet different kinds of people who speak different kinds of English. Number 2, you will notice that some of the recordings will have background noise. Why? So that you can get used to English being spoken in an authentic environment. Remember, English is not just spoken at school. It's spoken in quiet and noisy places. So hopefully, come rain or shine, you'll be able to use your English listening skills. So let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. Listening test. In the listening test, you will be asked to demonstrate how well you understand spoken English. The entire listening test will last approximately 45 minutes. There are 4 parts, and directions are given for each part. You must mark your answers on a separate sheet of paper. Do not write your answers in your test book. Part 1. Directions. For each question in this part, you will hear 4 statements about a picture in your test book. When you hear the statements, you must select the one statement that best describes what you see in the picture. Then, find the number of the question on your answer sheet and mark your answer. The statements will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Look at this picture carefully. Number 1. A. The girl is wearing sunglasses. B. The girl doesn't like the insects in the vegetables. C. The girl is in a vegetable garden. D. There are some leaves stuck in the girl's hair. Look at this picture carefully. Question 2. A. There are 4 countries on the map. B. Pilsen is in the east of the Czech Republic. C. The map tells us that the orange parts are hotter than the red parts. D. The Czech Republic shares its land borders with 4 other countries. Look at this picture carefully. Question 3. A. I can see some meat on the plate. B. The plate is a triangle. C. There is some cheese on the food. D. The whole onions on the plate look really delicious. Look at this picture carefully. Question 4. A. The 2 students are not happy about reading. B. The 2 students are in the library. C. Both students are sitting down. D. They're reading a history book about comic book villains. Look at this picture carefully. Question 5. A. The only thing in the picture that is green is a notebook. B. There are strips of paper on the desk. C. The student's right hand is closer to the camera. D. There's someone in the picture wearing a short-sleeved shirt. Look at this picture carefully. Question 6. A. The thing you see is made of wood. B. The fork is much longer than the spoon. C. All the pieces have flowers printed on them. D. The knife is made of wood, so it's just used as a decoration. Look at this picture carefully.
Question number 7. A. The man who is resting is wearing a hat. B. 3 people are right in front of the escalator. C. There aren't any makeup or cosmetic stores in the picture. D. The man wearing a white shirt is enjoying his drink.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 8. A. There is some ice on top of the fish. B. The shrimp and the crab look really fresh. C. They are about to cook the fish. D. One type of fish has more slices than the others.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 9. A. The man went shopping after eating. B. The man went shopping before eating. C. The man is shopping and eating at the same time. D. The man is using his phone to shop online.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 10. The garden in front of the building has so many trees. B. You can park your car right in front of the building. C. The building with a green roof is far from any other buildings. D. The streets around this building are rather empty.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 11. A. They are eating raw or uncooked meat. B. The woman on the right is wearing blue. C. The people are eating outside on a sunny day. D. 2 women are trying to eat meat.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 12. A. There are some trees in the picture. B. The flowers are yellow, pink, and white. C. There's only one flower in the picture. D. The roots of this flower are brown.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 13. A. The seafood is on top of the knife. B. The bag is on top of the bowl. C. The knife is between the seafood and the plastic bag. D. Everything is in a kitchen cabinet.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 14. A. The beans are on top of the rice. B. There are some vegetables on the plate. C. There's some cream between the red bell peppers and the rice. D. The rice is drowning in the brown sauce.
Look at this picture carefully.
Number 15. A. The horse is taking a bathroom break. B. There are little boys riding the horse carriage. C. The horse is racing another animal. D. The horse's eyes are covered.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 16. A. The girl is pointing at herself. B. The man is showing a peace sign. C. There are some cups in the cabinet. D. Only hot beverages are seen in the picture.
Look at this picture carefully.
Question 17. A. The chicken is at the bottom of the plate. B. The sauce is at the bottom of the plate. C. The pasta is at the bottom of the plate. D. The sour cream is at the bottom of the plate.
Look at this picture carefully.
Number 18. A. This sport is like table tennis and basketball. B. The net divides the table into 2 parts equally. C. 2 men are kicking the ball at the same time. D. The table slopes downward towards the center. Look at this picture carefully. Question 19. A. The man is looking at something instead of the camera. B. The man is standing because there are no more chairs on the train. Letter C. The man is carrying a white bag and a red bag. D. The man is tired because he's been standing for a long time in leather shoes. Look at this picture carefully. Question number 20. A. There are forks, spoons, and chopsticks on the table. B. The seafood soup on the table looks really delicious. C. The wine glasses in the picture look like they've been recently washed. D. The plates have not been used by anyone in the picture. Part 2, Directions. You will hear a question or statement and 3 responses spoken in English. They will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. Select the best response to the question or statement and mark the letter A, B, C on your answer sheet. Number 1. Just by the name of this dish, you can tell that this country has some Spanish influence. A. Yes, Spanish food is usually spicy. B. Really? You can just tell that from the name of the dish? C. There are more and more Spanish restaurants in the city. Number 2.
England is part of the UK, part of the United Kingdom. So England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
A. So England has many parts? B. I have only been to Northern Ireland once. C. Oh, so the United Kingdom has 4 parts. Number 3.
Today we made bangyalas. We call bangyalas our most typical dish in Honduras.
A. So you eat them all the time. B. In Honduras, do people smoke a lot? C. So monkeys in Honduras don't like to eat bananas? Number 4.
Could you hand me the bowl of onions, please?
A. I don't mind onions. I'm okay with spicy food. B. Sure. Here you are. Be careful. C. Onions? They make my eyes tear up. Number 5.
Then they used Apple to name their company.
A. So you're opening a company that sells fruit? B. Oh, so that's why Apple is called Apple. C. Apples are really sweet, but they are very expensive.
Number 6.
Comfort food means it's something that we eat to feel better. I often give this to my children when they're sick.
A. It's nice to know your children are 6 years old. B. I'm so sorry to hear that your children are ill. C. Yes, chicken soup on a cold, rainy day. Number 7.
And by the way, is it possible for me to just use your Shida account to download the papers I need?
A. Where can I find the papers on my account? B. We should download more papers so that we can cut down fewer trees. C. Sure. I'll email you all the information. Number 8.
So I will have to wait a little bit for this to cool down and then I will mix it.
A. So what's the temperature right now? B. It will take 5 minutes to heat up the pan. C. For around how many minutes will I have to wait? Number 9.
Like, if the traffic is heavy and you're just waiting for the red light, do you fidget a lot?
A. Yes. I can hardly sit still. B. Nope. I think Fiji is a country that doesn't have many cars. C. You should always stop your car at the red light. Number 10.
So this whole story, Krista's a ghost.
A. This is a horror story not made for kids. B. Yup, from beginning all the way till the end. C. Nope, not all ghosts are scary. Number 11.
Okay, hi, I'm Hidayat from Malaysia. Currently, I'm doing my PhD in Tsinghua Tertiary in Hsinchu.
A. Where do you study right now? B. How has studying in Malaysia been? C. What course are you studying right now? Number 12.
1, 2, 3. 带着谁喜欢的风
A. The waterfall's water was cold. B. I think singing in the car is so much fun. C. The national park where you can find the waterfall closes at 3 p.m. Number 13.
Please note, this is not a warning announcement. Welcome to Emirates and Malaysia Airlines Flight EK127 to Vienna. Your flight will be ready for boarding in 10 minutes.
A. Can you check our boarding pass? I think we're at the wrong gate. B. Let's board! Now! Quickly! C. I can't believe the flight's been delayed for 10 minutes. Number 14. Why are we getting new keys for the conference room? A. It's next to the locksmiths. B. The new secretary will start, I think, next week. C. You know what? They're changing all the locks. Number 15.
Fret not, Geograph Fund lets everyone go on an adventure around the world.
A. Yes, traveling nowadays is dangerous and difficult. B. Oh, now I understand the product better. C. How much are the tickets for the flights? Number 16.
And although that was a long time ago, I still remember the trip fondly.
A. So what are the best memories? B. So you had a trip recently. Where did you go? C. Signs of aging, right? The more we age, the more we forget. Number 17.
I told you I'm new and you put it all. Sweet. Okay, fine.
A. Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
B. So I have to put even more?
C. Whoops, I should stop eating the onions. We might run out later. Number 18.
The language barrier and the culture, the conversation, that's it. The conversation just took a wrong direction because they do not understand.
A. So you mean the direction's wrong and I have to go straight instead? B. But I think personality also plays a role. C. Yeah, I don't listen very often. I need to listen more often. Number 19.
Yes, of course. We booked already. I don't know if Mom told you already. In Meifu, so it's near your place.
A. Sounds great. Yay, more convenient. B. What do you mean? There aren't any books in Meifu. C. Okay, I'll make the reservation. 7 o'clock, okay? Number 20.
Yeah, the toast will come with it, yes, and also black pudding.
A. Oh no, we burned the pudding, and now it's black. B. Yeah, too bad, we didn't have either today. C. Yep, so pudding on toast, it sounds disgusting, but it's actually delicious. Number 21.
I recommend a dry Hungarian white wine.
A. Yeah, it's a good idea to pair white wine with chicken. B. I see. Thanks for the recommendation. Got it? Red wine. C. What kind of wine goes well with this chicken dish? Number 22.
Maybe that's an ambitious plan, but yeah, just like shoot for the stars, right?
A. Of course, you'll never know unless you try. B. Yes, I will try to shoot some stars later. C. Yes, he had plans of making a shot while playing basketball last night. Number 23.
But one of my fondest memories from that trip was when I got to go ziplining.
A. Yep, I've never been ziplining either. B. Wow, I'm sure you guys had a lot of fun. C. So you have no memories of you going ziplining? '24.
I just feel like even though like it's very similar with the other countries, but still the flavor and like the taste of the food is a little different.
A. So you mean people in your country like to play soccer more? B. So do you guys use different spices from the others? C. So what you mean is you don't like sweet food? Number 25.
How did it start?
A. It started 5 years ago. B. Who was the star that inspired you? C. Well, it's a long story. Number 26.
Where did you put the file? A.
Sometime last week.
B.
No, he hasn't filed it yet.
C.
In the office cabinet.
Number 27.
Isn't that car maker planning to start exporting electric cars?
A. Wow, congratulations on your promotion. B. Yes, I've heard that's what they plan to do. C. What? A ticket to the car show the next month?
Number 28.
Yes, I'm in San Francisco and I'm perfectly fine. Awesome, okay? Don't worry. I'll talk to you later, okay?
A. I'm glad you've arrived safe and sound. B. What's the weather like in Santo Domingo? C. Tell me, why are you so sad? I'm all ears. Number 29. You haven't had your computer fixed yet, have you? A. She often uses my computer. B. A software update? C. Well, I need a replacement. Number 30. What were the sales for kitchen appliances this quarter like? A. Kitchen appliances are just like animals. B. I don't think he cooks very well. Well, there's an increase by 7%. Part 3. Directions. You will hear some conversations between two people. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only one time. For questions 1 to 3, please refer to the following conversation.
It's time for the taste test.
Okay, so first it smells good and it looks good too. So we'll taste it. Really good.
How would you describe it?
I would describe it as tasty, definitely very tasty, gingery, and it's a comfort food to all of us Filipinos. There's a little bit of a Taiwanese taste, I have to admit. I don't know why, but it's really, really good.
Thank you. And I heard that since it's a comfort food, can you explain to the audience what comfort food means?
Comfort food means it's something that we eat to feel better. I often give this to my children when they're sick.
Number 1. Why is the woman in the conversation eating something? Number 2. The woman doesn't say that the dish she has just tasted is 3. What does a woman say first about the food? For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation.
It's soft and spongy, and the flavors are good, except for the beans maybe are lacking a little flavor. But I'm very surprised. It's really, really nice. So I think you can still make baleadas for all those Honduran people that are here in Taiwan. You can make baleadas here too.
And then I can sell them and make money.
Well, yeah, you can make your own business. Maybe put a Honduran restaurant over here. It would be nice. There are a lot of Hondurans here, so it's sure.
How much should I sell them for? No, just joking.
I don't know. Depends on how much you spend. I'm not really sure how much the whole groceries were.
Number 4. What question was asked before the conversation had even started? Number 5. The man says that opening a Honduran restaurant sounds like a good idea because... Number 6. What is the main idea of the conversation? For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation.
Less overtime.
Less overtime. Yeah, everybody's going to be happy about that.
You don't have to kill the workers in the process.
Yeah, you don't have to. Because I think, health is still very important. Health is more important than career.
Balance, the new trend that's the Gen Zs and the millennials want, and that's where baby boomers are doing us wrong. So that's something that the new business should focus on.
Number 7. Who are the baby boomers referred to in the conversation? Number 8. Doing us wrong in the conversation refers to how some people... Number 9. Based on the conversation, what aspect of new business models needs to be changed? For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation.
And the third thing I would like to talk about is hot springs. Wherever you go in Hungary, or especially in the capital, Budapest, if you go any parts of it, you will find hot springs, hot springs, hot springs, hot springs. Is it very famous? Yes. Is it beautiful? Yes. Is it great? Amazing. Don't forget, if you go to Budapest, go to hot springs.
We're talking about hot springs now, and it's funny how we're on Yamingsan right now.
Yeah, easy
right?
to forget. No, easy to remember.
Okay, and what about more recent discoveries or inventions?
Number 10. The speaker does not say that hot springs in Hungary are... Number 11. The topic of Yangmingshan, a national park in Taipei, was suddenly brought up to... Number 12. We can predict that one of the speakers will talk about blank next. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation.
When you started this restaurant, what was it like? Were you scared that there would be no customers, or how long did it take before your business started picking up?
We started food stand in Chisan.
Okay.
And that was terrible.
Okay.
I hate heat, so outside you can imagine during the summer.
Yeah.
And you grilling meat on that heat, so okay, we spent there for 6 months.
Yep.
And I mean, honestly, Chisan is countryside.
Yep.
And even people there, they accepted food, so I wasn't afraid at all.
13. Why did the speaker close his food stand? Question 14. Which of the following is true? "15. How did the speaker feel about opening a restaurant?" For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation.
All right, let's welcome Mr. Stephen Lin, our special guest for today. Hi, Mr. Lin.
Hi.
And you used to live in the UK, right?
Yes.
How long did you live there for?
8 years.
And did you used to live in London?
A little bit. 2 months.
Oh, for 2 months.
Yeah.
And you spent majority of the time in which city or cities?
In Sheffield and Newcastle.
Okay. And let's talk about English breakfast. So, did you used to eat it a lot?
No, not a lot.
How often did you use it to?
Once a month.
Okay, just once a month, right? So now let's talk about today's English breakfast in particular.
Yes.
How did you find it?
It was okay. Acceptable.
Acceptable, 1 to 10. Give it a rating.
3 to 4.
3 to 4?
Yes.
16. The speaker lived in blank for 2 months. "17. Mr. Lin used to eat a full English breakfast once every blank." "18. We can infer that Mr. Lin felt that the dish cooked that day was blank." For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation. "Hello, Tang's Bakery. Can I help you?"
Hi there. It's Panjang Chong here. I'm calling about my cake.
"Can you remind me when you made the purchase?"
2 days ago, May 5th.
"Oh yes, we already made the cake, but someone tripped on the floor, so we had to make another one."
Do you know when the cake will be ready to pick up?
"Sorry, let me check." "They're just putting in the final touches. It will be ready by 5 p.m. today."
I'll go pick it up later. Next time, could you please inform me ahead of time if something goes wrong?
"Of course, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience." Number 19. When did Mr. Chong call the bakery? Number 20. Mr. Chong was upset because... Number 21. When Mr. Chong called, the people at the bakery were blank. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation.
How did our English breakfast taste without the toast?
Without black pudding, it's okay because I don't actually like it. And without toast, it's just less filling.
Okay. Can you tell us 3 or 4 things about the United Kingdom that most people don't know about?
Yeah, it's the food is actually okay. It doesn't actually rain that much. It's okay. Yeah, and the weather is decent. It's not that bad. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And last question is, what do you? A lot of people confuse Great Britain, the United Kingdom, and England. So, what's England?
22. What is true about toast in the conversation? 23. Which sentence best continues the conversation? Number 24. Something about the blank was mentioned about things most people do not know about the United Kingdom. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation. "Hey Martin! My contact lens is stuck in my right eye. What should I do?"
Maybe go to the bathroom and try to take it out.
But I already tried it. I already washed it with water. It doesn't want to come out.
You might want to go to the ER of a hospital.
But it's like 12:19. I don't want to bother the doctors.
That's why you need to go to the emergency room rather than staying at home.
Really? Okay, I'll go now.
Alright.
Number 25. The speaker called Martin to ask for help, blank. (26) Which suggestion did Martin not give? (27) What had the speaker already done before calling Martin? For the next 3 questions, please refer to this conversation.
Okay, for my next question, could you tell us something about Hungary that most people don't know about? Maybe 2 or 3 things that most people don't know about.
Maybe no, but I'm very proud of. For example, vitamin C was discovered by a Hungarian. Albert Szent-Györgyi found isolated vitamin C from a piece of paprika. The second thing I would like to talk about is Hungarian musical education. I wonder if you knew the very famous Kodály method.
What's that?
It too.
Yeah.
It is a way how to teach children in a simple way using your hands and your vocal cords to teach music.
(28) The speaker mostly talks about blank. (29) How does the speaker feel when talking about the discovery of vitamin C? (30) What fact about the Kodály method was not mentioned? Part 4. Directions. You will hear some talks given by a single speaker. You will be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speaker says in each talk. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The talks will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only 1 time. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
But one of my fondest memories from that trip was when I got to go ziplining. We drove to the top of a mountain, and from there we got to zip line down a series of 11 different zip lines through the jungles of Costa Rica, and I even saw some monkeys swinging through the trees. It was such a cool experience. So if anyone ever goes to Costa Rica, this is something I would always highly recommend.
Number 1. What does the number 11 refer to in the conversation? Number 2. Which of the following happened first on the day when the speaker went ziplining? Number 3. A good title for the talk would be blank. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
Fret not, GeograFun lets everyone go on an adventure around the world.
The students can preview and review what they have learned in geography class.
Teachers can use the game to supplement their teaching.
and parents can get more involved with their kids' learning.
So,
Explore the world with us.
after all, communication is not just about speaking, reading, writing, and listening.
Educate and learn about cultures from different countries.
And for those who are struggling with geography, this is a great way to get better grades.
And most of all, enjoy!
As we say in Australia,
In Nicaragua,
In Germany,
Philippines,
have a good one.
disfruta
have Spaß!
magsaya,
and have geography!
Number 4. This is an advertisement for a new Number 5. Which word was not used to advertise the new product? Number 6. Which of the following is true about the advertisement? For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
The second thing I would like to mention is the famous Rubik's Cube. I wonder if you knew that was from Hungary too. And if it's about inventions, let's say, have you ever played Deckball?
No.
EQBALL. You can Google it. It's a ball game. It looks like as if it was a ping pong table, of course, with a certain degree, and they play football on this table. Deckball.
Number 7. What was mentioned in the talk? Number 8. The main idea of the talk is Number 9. When you play Tech-ball, it is like playing blank. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
Great Britain is actually a landmass. So it's the larger island of the British Isles. So on that island you have Scotland, England and Wales. Then when people say Great Britain, they normally mean just like Britain. It's just they're referring to the UK.
Number 10. The speaker says that Great Britain is a blank. Number 11. According to the speaker, blank is not part of Great Britain. Number 12. The talk is most probably on the subject of For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
To tell you about myself, I'm from Fiji. I came to Taiwan for studying. So in terms of educational background, I'm an undergrad student. I worked in Fiji for like 3 years, and I felt the need to do my master's. So I always felt like masters should be done internationally. So here I am in Taiwan.
13. The speaker mainly talked about his blank. 14. Based on the talk, the speaker is in blank to blank. "15. The speaker said that he had worked in Fiji blank. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
Dear Mr. Latin, I am leaving this voice message because I haven't been able to reach you for 2 days. We have already processed your payment. You rented a car with us for 3 days, from May 1st to May 3rd. We did talk about the damage we had noticed upon the return of the car on May 3rd. After careful review, we have decided to waive the fee of damage since the dent we found near the headlights had been there before you rented the car in question. Kindly give us a call so that we can give you a full refund for the fee incurred due to the car damage. We are sorry for the inconvenience. We look forward to hearing from you."
Number 16. The new total amount the car rental company will receive from Mr. Lantin is blank. Number 17. Mr. Lantin rented the car blank. Number 18. The company asked Mr. Lantin to blank. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Around the World on 8 Plates. On each episode, we will explore the world country by country. We will learn about the culture of that country and meet someone coming from the country being featured. But most importantly, we will learn how to cook the signature dish from that country.
Number 19. The speaker is introducing a blank. Number 20. What will be featured in each episode? Number 21. The most important part of each episode of the show is the blank section. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
Yes, we have this Garifuna community, which is a big group of African descendant people. They live in the coast, actually just in the city where I am from, and they have their own religion and also language and culture, but it's also Honduras in general has appropriated a lot of their culture as part of ours. And we have this dance that is called punta, and it's very famous in Honduras, but it comes from them.
Number 22. Based on the talk, which is not true about the Garifunas community?
Number 23. The word appropriate in the talk is closest in meaning to blank. Number 24. According to the talk, punta is a blank. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
How it started? We lived in Ireland in Dublin. I came here for holidays and I was really mad because I couldn't find proper European food. Everything is adjusted. Like everything, every single dish. I'm not talking about European. I'm talking about Japanese. I'm talking about Indian. Everything is adjusted to Taiwanese taste.
That's right.
And my idea was to open thing that I want to just think. So,
Number 25. We can infer that the speaker felt blank and that's why he opened a restaurant. Number 26. Japanese and Indian cuisines were mentioned to blank. Number 27. The speaker said that at first he had come to Taiwan blank. For the next 3 questions, please refer to this talk.
The first thing I think is, especially for Taiwanese, they are always confused about our race because when they said, "Oh, you're from Malaysia, you should be able to speak Chinese," but I can't because in Malaysia itself we do have 2 races, which is primary is around 50% is Malay, which is me Malay, and second one is Chinese, which is most of Taiwanese meet Chinese Malaysians.
Yep.
So that's why they can able to speak Chinese, but I can't. I'm still learning.
Number 28. When the speaker said, "You should be able to speak Chinese," he wanted to say blank. Number 29. According to the speaker, around half of the people in Malaysia blank. Number 30. We can infer that the speaker speaks blank.